My name's Joe Lawson.
My name is Kennedy Yatto.
My name is Audrey Smith.
My name is Chinazam Okorafor.
David Michael Colbert.
I am Aiden Lapp.
Birosesi Emmanuel Nyanglo.
My name is Giselle Riley and I'm from San Diego, California.
And I'm from India.
From Westfield, Indiana.
I'm from Traverse City, Michigan.
From Pekin, Indiana.
I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
St. Louis.
Rochester, New York.
I am majoring in sport management with a minor in marketing.
A business management major on the pre-law track. Exercise science, pre-physical therapy.
With 2 minors in political science and psychology.
Radio Club and CCH.
And I'm a goalie on the Trine men's NCAA hockey team.
I am a freshman.
Sophomore.
I am a junior.
I am a senior.
I'm the vice president for academic affairs.
I'm an associate professor of biology with a specialty in aquatic ecology.
I graduated with a bachelor's in business administration.
And I am the statewide director for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
What I like about the community at Trine University is that we're all working together to help our students meet their goals. Not just the faculty, but also the support staff within the departments, pretty much everybody at the university level, you know, from the ladies at the SDI Center making coffee who somehow seems to know everybody's name, right? You know, we're all kind of working together to help these students meet their many different end goals, but trying to get them to where they want to be as people.
My name's Heidi Wilhelm. I'm a biology education major and I am from Angola, Indiana. Growing up, I had to go see a speech pathologist for my S's I couldn't say, and I also believed my R's, and then I wasn't swelling correct with my tongue because certain muscles in my face hadn't developed. And so through this huge journey of going to speech, and it was very frustrating, and I got sent home with these exercises and all this stuff, I finally overcame that.
Working alongside a speech-language pathologist at an elementary school helped Heidi realize how she adds value.
I go to the elementary school here in town, and I'm hanging out with her for the day, and we have this little boy that comes along, and like he is just like talking and talking and talking and talking, and not all of it is understandable, but I can pick out pieces. And the speech pathologist pulled me aside and she goes, I just want to let you know, when I started working with him, he couldn't say a word and he couldn't communicate what he wanted. But through working together, like, we have opened this door to vocabulary that has been just so amazing, and now his parents know what he wants, and now his teacher knows what he wants, and no longer is there this confusion and these meltdowns for him because no one understands what he wants. Like, we have given him the ability to speak. And I don't know why, but at that point there was just a spark that I was just like, that is really cool. Everyone deserves the opportunity to be able to verbalize what is in their mind. And I love to talk, and so I'm like, I want to give everybody this opportunity to talk. But through speech pathology, I realized that I can work with those children and give them the opportunity to speak. And so I'm really excited to work in a field where I can encourage children and give them the opportunity to speak.
At Trine's Frank School of Education, our faculty are working tenaciously to really raise the bar of what it looks like to train the next generation of teachers. And so what that looks like here on campus is they're adding not just programming to lead to that degree, but certifications embedded within that degree. So for instance, students earn Google certification, they can earn de-escalation training certification. For our elementary education majors, they can earn what's called Project Lead the Way, a nationally recognized program for STEM education. They can earn that certification before they graduate. We know that this adds value because when we survey principals who hire our graduates, and we do this for their first 3 years of employment, the last batch of surveys, and these graduates are getting jobs all across the country, 100% of principals said that Trine education graduates were better prepared when comparing to other folks that they hired. That's adding value.
What I think is really unique about the Trine education is the opportunities that you get to be one-on-one with your professors, with other teachers, and at schools. I've learned a lot that I can take with me in the future. My favorite professor is Dr. Tolan. She is now the Dean of the Frank School of Education. She taught me a lot with my education process and a lot that I'm going to need outside of the education world that I can use in so many different areas. And she helped me a lot with my time management because she was also an athlete in college, and she knew that time management was probably one of the best skills that I could have outside of college as well.
My name's Sarah Belote. I am from Brunson, Michigan. When I was at Trine, I was a sport management and marketing major. I played softball and I was a student athletic trainer. And now I am a statewide director for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Well, I actually fell in love with softball because of my dad. That was the thing my dad was most passionate about in the world. It's something that he did really well. And being a daddy's girl, I always wanted to make him proud. And so I started softball. I became a catcher because he was a catcher. On the field, it's the only place on earth where everything's fair. You get what you put into it. The outside circumstances of life don't matter. It's just you and your hard work and the direct results of your hard work. Growing up, my education was always really important to me. I focused on extracurriculars and I wanted to make sure I was the perfect candidate for college. And then when I was 17, my father passed away from cancer, and my hopes of being able to get a higher education were completely put on pause. The main focus was paying for our family's bills. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to have the opportunity to study in college. And I got to see firsthand the financial burden that placed on our family. So I always knew that I was going to want to join the fight against cancer in any way that I could to support other families like ours. But because of donors at Trine University that were gracious enough to make my education possible, I was a fantastic student at Trine. I played softball. I graduated and stayed to work at Trine to give back for 6 years. And now I am working for a national nonprofit fundraising for cancer patients so that more students will have the opportunity to afford college in the future. And that opportunity never would have happened without Trine's donors.
1 year ago, Sarah's mother lost a 1-month battle with cancer, cementing her commitment to adding value to the families of cancer patients.
This ball gets down. The Trine Thunder, for the first time in program history, are national champions.
Winning a national championship was one of the most surreal moments of my life. I came here to Trine because it was promoted that we were a really good team and that we could win a national championship. So knowing that all the hard work that we had ever had and that I put in, starting so young, because I knew I wanted to do something so big at such a big stage, almost felt like I was in a dream. I mean, I was there with some of my best friends and some of the best teammates in the world, and I wouldn't change that. I mean, as soon as we knew we won, we were overtaken by emotions, and it was almost like, it felt like a movie. I mean, I was there with my teammates, my roommates, my best friends. We were crying and laughing and smiling, and it was just like everything we have ever put in, whether it was just this year or the past 15 years that we've been playing, as some of us have, finally paid off because we won a national championship at a collegiate level. And so many people don't do that, and I honestly, even though it was a dream, I never thought I was going to get there, and I finally did.
Giselle is taking her championship-level leadership skills from the softball field and adding value to the classroom.
My mother was a single parent, so when it came to me going to school, you know, books was free. You go to the library, you get a book. When it came to college, me being a first-generation student, I didn't know that you had to pay for books. You know, I thought we just go to the library and get a book.
Luttrell's computer broke during his sophomore year, and Books and Beyond provided him with a computer to finish out the year. Hundreds of Trine students every year rely on your adding value to this vital fund.
And Books and Beyond blessed me with that, and it made me so happy that I didn't have to stress about that. You know, it comes along where you already have other situations going on in life, and then things that create and pile on because you don't have the financial stability to pay for those. You know, that's what I thought was going to stress me out even more when I got to college. But to have Books and Beyond and know that I didn't have to stress about that, of having to get 3 and 4 more jobs while I'm in college, really put me on a perspective like, oh, I would definitely refer my kids, friends, neighbors to Trine University, you know, and when I become successfully rich, I pay for the whole Books and Beyond, you know, for everybody, because it was something that blessed me, you know. It was something I didn't have to worry about. And I want you to donate because it impacts the people that you're giving it to, you know. I always say you're giving that people hope, you know, and you placing that money in there, it's like a seed of hope that once you plant that seed, you're growing a whole new tree of life for that individual who didn't think they had that hope, you know. And so that's what, for me, giving back was hope. You're giving hope to those individuals who didn't have it. Now they have that hope. Now they feel like it's sunshine on the other side of the tunnel. So that's why Books and Beyond was very important to me.
No matter when, why, or how they came here, our students and alumni agree that Trine University has added value to their lives, positively impacting our communities, nation, and world.
Okay, Ismar, will you just clap one time really loud?
To hear more and extended stories of adding value, follow us on YouTube. And visit our website to learn more about how you can continue to add value to the Trine community.